Some fixtures carry their own weight. You can almost feel the tension in the air. So close, you can almost touch the gold. The Total Energies AFCON 2025 final is finally among us this weekend. It's Senegal up against Morocco. Hello and welcome to Soccer Betting News. I'm your host, Yeshwan, and joining me in studio today is African football expert, Mukhale Satekhe.
Thank you so much, Deshi, for welcoming me. I would just like to start by saying compliments to you, compliments to our listeners, and Happy New Year to everyone. We are back at it again.
Yeah.
Let's
start with the host nation. Morocco booked their spot in the final in the most dramatic fashion ever, a tense penalty shootout win. Mo, did you feel Morocco are deserved finalists, or should it have been Nigeria?
No. I think yesterday's game was very tense. It was played with a high intensity and emotions and everything. It was a physical game. But at the end of the day, we had to have one team that advances to the final. I mean, deservedly, Morocco, they are in the final. As much as also Nigeria could have qualified, I would have said they deserve to be in the final. So at the end of the day, the best man won in the penalty shootout. It was just a thing of goalkeepers now to show that I can do it for my team, and we wanted more than the other team. So Morocco, at the end of the day, they won the game 3 penalties, but what a game. I mean, it was a very interesting game, a football game for people to watch.
Yeah. Morocco have been the defensive giants of the tournament. If I'm not mistaken, they are yet to concede a goal from open play in the tournament thus far. So the clean sheet might come as no surprise.
Yes, I mean... what can I say? Morocco is very solid at the back, and they've got individuals that we were vibing towards the tournaments before the start of the tournament. There are certain players in Morocco we were always saying on the social media platforms, digital platforms, on TV, that Morocco has got a good team. This type of player, if they step up, Morocco will win this year's AFCON. And fortunately, those players, it's like they were listening. They are stepping up, and Morocco is in the finals. I mean, you can see how certain individuals or certain players play. Whenever Morocco is playing, you can see they are doing it for the Moroccans, and they are doing it for the flag, and they are doing it for the national team. What a formidable team Morocco is from the back. In the goals, oh, come on, man. We can't even speak of Yassine Bono. We know all the damn time when Morocco is playing, it's like he's playing.
It's a big match performance from him,
he plays his lungs out and everything. From the back, they are protected, and in the middle and going forward, the team just connects. So I'm not surprised they are where they are. At the present moment. The previous AFCON, they were knocked by South Africa in the top 8. And then they were like, from that point, okay, we need to figure out where we are getting it wrong. After that, they went to play Qatar World Cup, and then at the Qatar World Cup, they came out as a semi-finalist. They lost in the semi-finals, which shows you that the team is really building on from where they left off. And if you can see, there is consistency in the team, because the Moroccan Football Association doesn't meddle and get too much involved with what the coach and the players and the technical team are trying to achieve. So there is that mutual respect amongst the players and the technical team and the Moroccan Football Association. You get my point? So there is unity in terms of making sure that the whole Moroccan team succeeds as much as football is concerned. So I see Morocco achieving a whole lot of bigger things. You can see that it's a build on in terms of the players that are coming, players that are going, and also in terms of the players that are introduced into the national team. And Morocco is building a 15-year plan with the national team, and they are definitely going to achieve what they want to achieve.
Let's look at the other semi-final then. It was a case of Sadio Mane's Senegal pitted up against Mohamed Salah's Egypt, with, of course, Mané dispatching Salah and proving the difference on the night.
So Mané is like Salah's father now, Because, you know, when you are a child, you always do mischievous things and stuff. Your father will put some whipping on your bumps and say, hey, you must get in the line. And I feel like that is the thing between, yet again, Sadio Mané has proven against Mo Salah that I'm superior than you. Because
it was his third victory over Salah in international competition.
Yes, you get my point. So it's happening repeatedly, you know. It's a repetition of events in terms of Senegal and Egypt, who reign supreme at all times when they meet. And you could see, I like the fact that Sadio Mané, you know, as football lovers, we should be very honest sometimes. I love the fact that Sadio Mané was so calm, cool and collected after that victory, because he was like to the players, calm down. Calm down. You can see that mentality, he's closer to players like Cristiano Ronaldo and so forth, because they understand that when we play a certain tournament, the last part that we need to celebrate is us walking away with the silverware, which is us coming number one. You saw him doing the Kalma CR7 sign after the referee blew the final whistle. It shows to the team that, guys, we are there, but we are not yet there. You need to calm down. We need now to regroup and refocus and focus on the upcoming final with whoever we are fighting. So you can tell that their main man, the captain of the squad, mentally and emotionally, he's there. So just imagine what other players are feeling right now when they are looking at Sadio Mané, the Senegalese squad, the likes of Mendy, Crepin Diatta, all of them, DIA, and now you understand that the guy leads, they follow. Even you could see, man, he dictates the spirit of the team. He dictates the motion and whatever of the team in terms of saying, guys, this is how we are going to do things. This is how we are doing things, and this is how we should see things. So big up to Sadio Mané, and I'm telling you, Morocco, wherever they are, they know they are going to face a very, very well formidable and well organized and ever ready Senegal. This Senegal that they are going to face on Sunday, this is a tug of war.
You know, you mentioned leadership earlier on, and I must ask you, with Kalidou Koulibaly receiving a yellow card, he's suspended for this clash and will play no part. How do you think the coach is going to reshuffle his pack to replace Koulibaly? I mean,
besides Koulibaly accumulating a lot of yellow cards for him to be suspended for the final, Senegal brought a 20-year-old yesterday to replace him. Sarr, the boy who plays for Chelsea, he's now on loan at Strasbourg in the French league. What a player. The boy came in to fill the big shoes of Koulibaly. We know that Koulibaly is a big player at Senegal and at Al Hilal. But that boy came in and he played perfectly the way the coach instructed him to. So for that, I don't think Senegal are worried about that. The boy is going to come in, he's going to show up, he's going to be in the mix, and he's going to prove once more why he's the perfect replacement for the injured Koulibaly.
He's going to have his work cut out for him this weekend, because the likes of Brahim Diaz, who's been my player of the tournament, is going to come out all guns blazing. How impressed have you been with Diaz so far?
I've been very impressed with Brahim Diaz, because he's one of the players that I've been vouching for as far as Morocco is concerned, even at Real Madrid. I think he plays far much better than even certain players at Real Madrid. Believe you in me, Brahim Diaz is, when I look at him always, he reminds me of the Algerian captain, Riyad Mahrez. You get my point? They are not, their mind is not full of saying that I know I'm a star and whatever. They always give in their 100% performance.
They want to do the talking on the pitch.
Yes, Brahim Diaz just want to play football. Give him the ball, you'll see Brahim Diaz. He has stepped out for Morocco. He's been a brilliant player for them. He's been an important player for them. He's been deciding games for them. He's been providing important assists and scoring important goals. That's one player that Senegal has to watch. But on the other hand also, Senegal has the likes of Ndiaye, Crepin Diatta, Sadio Mané. So it's a player versus player, player versus player. That's why I'm saying this game is going to be like going to war. is the, I don't know, you can call it, you can give it whatever name, is the War of the Titans or whatever and stuff. But I can tell you it's going to be a very epic and interesting AFCON final ever.
Yeah. I'm sure the likes of Diaz and company will relish their chances at lifting the trophy on home soil. I mean, it'll be the crowning moment for this golden generation of Moroccan talent. Do you think they're the favourites coming into Sunday's clash?
Between them and Senegal, now 50-50, they are favourites, both of them. Because if you can look their journey into this AFCON, qualifying stages, knockout games, they've never played extra time, and then they've never really struggled a lot. Senegal, on the other hand, they've never took any game to 120 minutes. They killed all their games in full 90 minutes.
Look at the Nicholas Jackson brace against Botswana. I think match day one, they already opened the floodgates.
I mean, you see, the more we talk, you and I, the more we understand how critical and big this final is going to be. The likes of Nicholas Jackson, and they are there in the mix.
Jai.
You get my point.
Papa Gay, I think from Villarreal.
Yes,
like
Papa
the quality.
Gay, all of those type of players. Whereas on the other hand, in Morocco, you're looking at the likes of Amrabat,
El Nasseri.
You're looking
Sabari,
at Mazroui, Hakimi, Yassir Beno. You're looking at those type of people.
It's
Hakimi,
European quality all over on the African continent.
Everyone is there. Everyone is there. Everyone is going to try to prove a point that I am better than you. We have the better squad and everything. So this is going to be the most brilliant game that you are going to watch. I just pray. One thing that I pray for, Desh, is that we just pray that whoever in terms of the CAF must just make sure the officials that are going to be in charge of that game, they don't spoil that game with stupid and favorable decisions and poor officiating in at large. We need that game to be fair for both teams. We need to see a game being decided on the field of play, not backdoor in the VAR rooms and everything, whereby the others feel like this, other ones feel they have to win more because they are host and whatever. I pray to be controversial. I pray that game needs Abongile Tom from South Africa.
I believe he's been appointed as a VAR assistant in a few of the matches already.
No. He was appointed yesterday. The game between Egypt and Nigeria. He was appointed as the VAR main referee. For this final, I want him to be the man in the middle of the park, officiating the game between the final game of AFCON, not just any game, between Morocco and Senegal on Sunday. If Abongile Tom is there and they give him a proper VAR team, I'm telling you, we are going to watch the most ever decorated AFCON final.
Are there any Orlando Pirates players involved in that fixture? For the final? I'm just pulling your leg.
Look, I understand where this is going, but in this AFCON, honestly, what I've seen, certain players, man, I was impressed. For instance, yesterday's game, credit must be given to Nwabali from Nigeria. What a player, what a goalkeeper. He's actually the last line of defense for Nigeria at all times. He keeps them in the game. He keeps them in the important games when you think like right now Nigeria is dead and so forth. So I think Nigeria yesterday, Calvin Bassey from Fulham and also Nwabali, they really stretched Morocco. That's why that game finished 0-0
as a penalty
regulation
shootout,
time and was stretched to extra time. Another 30 minutes, and then it was decided on penalties. Those two, they were the difference for me yesterday between Morocco versus Nigeria.
Let's look at the other finalists then, Senegal. It would be some achievement for the Senegalese head coach Pape Thiaw to lead his team to victory. I mean, we know the Lions of Teranga lifted the AFCON trophy in 2021.
It's still a possibility. They can still win it. Like I said, you have to look at the entire team. The entire team gels, they play together and everything. And I mean, even the likes of Jackson, he's at Bayern now. The confidence is back. The player is there. I was talking with this other guy on Facebook a week ago. The likes of Crepin Diata. You know, he used to play 8. He used to play as an 8 at Senegal years ago. Now he's been converted. He was converted to a right back, and he has performed exceptionally well. He's one of the players that I watch when I watch Senegal, and the attitude, the hard work, the mentality, and look, man, Morocco and Senegal. At this present moment, what we have seen performance to performance, they meet each other like this. Par excellence. They are all here.
Pound for pound.
Pound for pound. They are here. On that game, I don't have any results for anybody. May the best team win.
Okay. Let's leave the prediction aside and look at the 3rd and 4th place playoff fixture between Nigeria and Egypt. I'm sure both camps will be fancying their chances.
Nigeria is going to win 2 or 3-0 in that game. Egypt has got only one player, Mamouche, from Manchester City. The rest, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm just disappointed.
There's star players all over there, man.
Mo Salah, the way he hasn't shown enough hunger. He hasn't shown the Mo Salah that maybe it's age is also catching up with him. Maybe it's also the fatigue and everything. And you can't. Salah is a quality player. You can't be talking a whole lot of things that do not make sense, that Salah is not a good quality player. No, we can only try and see, we can only try and check maybe what might be the cause or what contributed to him not stepping up in this current AFCON. Maybe it's the anxiety, maybe it's what he has been going through with at Liverpool, the criticism and everything and what's so not. Maybe it affected him for this AFCON, because the only player that is stepping up, who always shows that they wanted more at Egypt, for Egypt this AFCON, it's Mamouche. We must not lie. He showed why he played at Manchester City, and he's been standing out in all the games. Unfortunately, they are playing a wounded Nigeria who thought they stood a chance of winning this year's AFCON and advancing to the final. Unfortunately, they have something to show, to say we were also part of this journey and we did our utmost best, but unfortunately we couldn't come back with the proper silverware. I think Nigeria, they are going to console themselves with getting the bronze medal. The likes of Osimhen, Chiguezo, and whoever, Lukman, wherever they are sitting right now, it's just a matter of saying, guys, let's just get what we can get and salvage from it out of this tournament and regroup, and we will perform better next time and so forth. So Nigeria is winning this 2-0 or 3-1.
Who is going to lift the 2025 Total Energies AFCON trophy?
I've never been so confused in my life. I'm so confused, Dash. I can't tell you who's winning the AFCON 2025-2026 in Morocco. I'm so confused. I've never been so confused in my life, because if one thing Brahim Diaz is that good, Sadio Mané is on the same radar. If one thinks Hakimi is that good, Crepin Diata is on the same radar. If one thing that if one thinks Amrabat is on that, Ndiaye is on the same radar. If one thinks that El Nesri is going to kill the goalkeeper,
Ndiaye also to kill the other goalkeeper. Yeah.
I mean, I'm telling you, Ndiaye is also on that. On that radar. I mean, Jackson is also on that radar. If one thinks Yasin Bono is going to stop Mané, Mendy will stop Morocco with Hakimi, Mazrou, and it's a pound-to-pound game. That's why I'm saying I don't have results for this game.
Penalty shootout, maybe.
May the best team win, whether it's penalty shootouts or whatever. May the best team win, and I wish all the players and the coaches that are going to be involved in the CAF final on Saturday. All I can say is that, men, gentlemen, you deserve to be where you are right now. You have been proving game in, game out that you want to win this tournament. May the best team win. Good luck to the players. Good luck to the coaches. Good luck to the technical teams. That's where I'm closing it.
Well, football fans, you've heard it right here from African football expert Mokhale Sateche, sitting on the fence for this AFCON final, and myself, Deshwan, of course. If you haven't already, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Also, drop us a comment below letting us know who you think is going to lift the trophy on Sunday. From all of us in studio, thanks and goodbye.
It's a show. It's a show. Show me. It's a show, brababa.
For more soccer betting tips and previews, get the latest edition of Soccer Betting News for only 10 Rand at your nearest Hollywood Bets branch or news agent.